All right, hello everybody. This will be episode one of So You Want to Play Competitive Fortnite. We're going to be talking about keybinds. Because this is the first episode, I have to ramble a bit about what this series is going to be. I'm probably going to do 1 to 2 videos every week. I just started school back up, so I'm kind of getting slammed with all that work. So this one is about keybinds, like I mentioned, and we're going to be talking about optimal, unoptimal keybinds like that. You can see my keybinds in the bottom right corner. My keybinds are definitely not optimal, but at the end of the day, being comfortable on your keybinds is more important than optimal keybinds. Say it again: comfortability over optimality. That's not a word, but fuck it, I just made it up. You guys get the point. Anyway, so this is how I call this the comfortable key test. I don't know if I made it up. I have no idea. So grab your hand, left or right, put it on the keyboard, WASD, that's how you're moving. Some people, I'm not going to reposition it, but some people play it like DRG, like over here. This way they have access to more keys. You can do whatever. You can tilt your keyboard in a 45-degree angle and, destroy your wrist. I can't show you because my hand's too big. But, up to you. Clicks does that. A bunch of pros do that. And mainly people do that because their sense is lower and they need the more desk space. I play on a really high sense, so it doesn't really matter for me. And that's why I have the cheapest mouse pad in the world, because I don't need a crazy fucking 45-foot long mouse pad that I can sleep on after I game. Anyway, back to the keybind comfortability test. So put your fingers here, however you rest it. Some people like their fingers, you can't really see, but it's like this. Hope I can, there we go, like this. So they're like at like a 90-degree angle from the knuckle down right here. Some people just leave it flat. I just throw my fingers on, and however the fuck they go on, they start. So let's start with the pinky. So what you want to do, wherever your fingers land, you can see my thumb at the back of the webcam. I don't know how to make the webcam bigger, so you get what you get, really. So let's start with the pinky. My pinky chills on shift, so cone is really good. With the Fortnite meta changing, cones have becoming more popular, obviously, because you can do all the retakes and shit, and you can cone people and place the cone in the box. So you want cone to be on cause that's now like a really important build piece. So my cone is shift. Comfortable. I can go down to control. This is my crouch. I can go up to caps. This caps? Yeah, I can go up to caps, which is my trap. Usually I hit my traps with my ring finger, but I can do either or depending on what I'm doing with my ring finger. And that's really it. Just these 3 buttons. So write this down somewhere. So for me, it's shift, control, caps. Okay, now it's going to the ring finger right here. Sorry, I was showing myself it for some reason. So mine shows on A. I can hit Q. I can hit 1. 2 is, iffy. Kind of some strain there. This is all about comfortability, so what you can hit. Because, everyone's hand is different, so I can't tell you these are the best binds ever. I can hit caps. I can hit tab. I can go down and hit Z, and that's really it. So Q, 1, 2, tab, caps, Z is for my rin. So you're writing this down somewhere. My middle, it's going to be chill on W most of the time. I can hit 2 with it. I can hit 3. I can't even really hit E. I can hit S, and I can go down and hit Z and X down here if you see. C and X are right here. And that's really it for my middle finger. So you have 2, 3, E, S, Z, X. So these are the binds I would pick from. My index finger, this bad boy does everything. Okay? This guy is single-handedly carrying the game. Or my binds, basically. This index is it all. This shit moves all over the damn keyboard. I look like I type with only one finger sometimes when I'm playing. So, index chills on D. You can hit E, I can hit 3, I can hit 4, I can hit R, I can hit F, I can hit Z, I can hit X, I can hit V, I can hit G, I can hit T. Y is a little stretching it. I got big hands, so I don't know how the fuck Mr. Savage edits with Y, but it is what it is. And some psychos still use the function keys, so don't even get me started on those weirdos. So I can hit a lot of buttons over here, but I almost forgot about the thumb. So my thumb chills at the bottom of space right here. You can just kind of see it. I'm not going to reposition it because right now I have, oh wait, there we go. So mine chills right down here at the bottom. You can curl it up. Some people I know play with it up like this. My hand's a little too big, so it strains. You can't see this. It strains like right here for me when I play with it up. So, but if you do want to play with it up like this, you can hit V, you can hit B, you can hit F, you can hit G, depending on how crazy you want to throw your thumb around. But right here, the bottom of space is where I like it because you can just tap, barely touch space. You can push down right here and it will click. So that's it for the comfortable key test. Obviously, if I was doing this for the first time, I'd write this down somewhere so I remember it because I already forget all of them. So now we're talking about, optimal binds or unoptimal binds. Ideally, ideally you want to have 3 primary binds per, at most, per finger. Obviously my index, I'm not even following this rule, but because I find it's comfortable, my index is E, R, F. Let's have me go in the game. So E is my wall, floor, F is my edit, G is my tab, or I'm pretty sure it's map as well. V is my inventory, B is my emotes, and then C is my fire weapon down, or is like my far right weapon slot. So obviously my index is a fuck ton of shit. You don't want this, but it is what it is. I could bind some more buttons to my mouse because I have 2 buttons. Oh, mouse buttons, I forgot about that. So mouse buttons, I have the G502. I love this mouse. It has 3, maybe more mouse buttons you can bind. A lot of people build with mouse buttons because, just put one piece there, floor, wall, it's 2 pieces. You can get crazy and buy one of those mouses that have a gajillion buttons. And if you build all on that, that would kind of be crazy. But you can bind whatever you want on it. I bind my 2 first weapon slots. So I have shotgun and sub in the very first 2 weapon slots. And that's what I bind it. I could put cone on it. I had a theory that, because if you think about it, if you put cone on it and let's say someone's ramping up. That's too high. Let's say someone's ramping up right here, and you're already looking up at where you need to cone. So if you had it on a mouse button, then you just need to click down. But sorry if you can hear my dog. But I don't really like that. I like it on pinky. I played a lot of Minecraft back in the day, so I don't know if you kids would know. No, I'm kidding. You guys probably know. But sometimes you have to, block out in the end, and if you fall off in the end, you're fucked. You lose all your shit. So you have to hold down pinky on control. Like this shit, my pinky would be like shaking because I'm trying not to lose all my diamonds I just mined. So I got, this pinky is strong. This boy, he lifts. He's built different. So that's basically it for the keybinds. Comfortable key test, find what works. Don't be afraid to change them. I've changed my keybinds a gajillion times. I might still change them, It depends. Everything's changing. You want to make sure that movements work. So you want to be able to wall replace, reset. If you're playing on not at on release like I am, then you want to have another button, and for some reason you don't use scroll wheel, you want to have a button for that. You want to make sure everything works, everything's smooth. If your index can move around and hit all these fucking buttons, then let it. It doesn't really matter. But I think that is it for episode 1. I think the next episode I'm going to be talking about mouse sensitivity, low DPI versus high DPI. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any tips for me for the next video or any ideas you want me to add or anything you want me to go over, let me know. Yeah, that's really it. Hope you guys enjoy.